The college basketball season is in full swing here in Gainesville, Florida, and the Stephen C. O'Connell Center has been the place to be as of late.
With the regular season coming to a close and March on the horizon, the Gators are playing some of the best basketball Gainesville's seen in recent history.
With a record of 17-7, already surpassing the team's win total from the previous season, and 7-4 in conference play up to this point. The Gators currently sit tied for the 5th position in the SEC with Kentucky, and right on the heels of ranked teams such as Tennessee and Auburn for higher positioning in the conference.
Something that's been especially impressive about this season has been the Gators' dominant play at home. Through 12 games at home this season, the Gators are an impressive 11-1.
The one loss was suffered at the hands of a ranked Kentucky team by just 2 points. The Gators came up short in that game and fell 87-85 in a highly contested matchup. Florida will play 3 of its 7 remaining regular season games in the O-Dome and will look to take advantage of their home court in those matchups. While the Gators have been winning, it certainly hasn't been in comfortable fashion. In the closing days of January, the Gators picked up back-to-back overtime victories against Georgia and Kentucky in games which they held leads but slowly lost them. And Tuesday's matchup against LSU was just another example of this. Florida held a 20-point lead against the Tigers with roughly 12 minutes remaining in the second half, but eventually allowed the Tigers to come back and tie the game. The Gators would go on to win, but the contest was much closer than many felt it needed to be. Florida head coach Todd Golden spoke in the post-game press conference about his team's emotions during this lost lead and how they managed to hold on for the victory.
I think there was frustration more than anything else. Just like, damn, we're in this situation again. After building the lead, but I don't think we were discouraged, or I didn't feel like we had lost any sort of confidence or any sort of hope.
A major advantage for Florida this season has been the stellar play of its guards. What many would have considered a weakness last season, the Gators have fully addressed this offseason in the transfer portal by signing guards Zion Pullen and Walter Clayton Jr. The starting guard duo currently leads the team in scoring, with Clayton averaging 16.3 points per game and Pullen averaging 15.5 points per game. The pair also lead the team in minutes played, with Pullen averaging 32.6 minutes per game and Clayton averaging 30.5. Both transfers have seamlessly stepped into their roles on the team and stepped up as leaders. Golden briefly spoke about the clutch play of Clayton late in the LSU game.
Just at the wall and made a really tough contested layup that could have been an and one probably. And just a winning play down the stretch by a winning player.
The mid-range shot has been a lethal weapon for Pullen this year. Golden described how he utilizes it to score.
But he just has an ability to use his physicality to get guys off the spot and just kind of raise it up and knock it down. And those are like layups for him, to be honest. I think he shoots around 50% from the mid-range, which is kind of uncanny. But
the Gators' impressive play have seemed to be a massive step forward for Todd Golden and the rest of the men's basketball program. The Gators find themselves firmly planted in contention for the March Madness tournament and will be looking to earn the team's first tournament bid since the 2020-2021 season. There's still a lot of basketball to be played, but Gator fans have plenty to be excited for. I'm Austin Sterling with Reptile Report.